All right, we just gonna get right into it. I'm here with Zadri, your financial expert. He the one that get your credit in line, right? So it's a lot of us that's not educated on credit and don't understand how powerful credit is. So can you break down why credit is so powerful?
Well, honestly, credit is so powerful because it can help you save more money. Straight to the point. It can help you save more money. If you go into a dealership, you want to get a car, and you have no credit, you will end up paying $700 a month. If a person have perfect credit, they might pay $250 a month. So when you look at like my first car, it only cost like $15,000. That's all, right? And then when you look at on the bottom of the contract, and it says at the end of this 72 years, you're gonna pay $45,000. But I'm not thinking, because I'm saying my car note is only $700 a month, and I have that. And then on top of that, my insurance was about $300 a month. So I'm paying $1,000 a month for a Dodge Charger, which I don't have nothing against the Dodge Charger, but I had the one that was the low model, the SE. And then I looked,
model. And
I was like, wait a minute, I'm paying $50,000 for all this stuff. So once you get credit, now, like right now with the Maserati I have, my car insurance is $50 a month. If my credit was bad, it'd be like $350 a month.
That was my case too. Like when my credit was low, when I had low credit, I was paying, or the offers was like $300 for my truck. And now that I got my credit in line, my offers is starting at $42, and I'm talking about full coverage, not liability, like full coverage. And I noticed that's a big difference. That's a massive difference. Massive. So what would you say to people who rather use cash instead of credit?
Still use cash. Still use it. You have to be more disciplined, right? So say if you go to the store and something costs $50, use your credit card for $50 and pay the credit card right back off. So what I did was, for the last 3 years, I haven't touched cash at all in the store. I haven't touched my debit card at all in the store. So what I do is, when I get paid, the money goes to my bank account. I use my credit card, which is a blessing. I was blessed with American Express Amex card, and it's like unlimited. But you have to pay that card back next month. You have to. And it's training me mentally to basically be able to, when I make the purchase, pay it right back. Because when I was younger, I got a credit card with $2,000 limit, and I used it like a payday loan, honestly. And I was paying $15 a month. At the end of that year, you get 1 year interest free. But they know people are irresponsible. So after that year, that $2,000 changed to $3,000. One of my cards changed to $4,000 because I was using more that I could afford. So now, the more knowledgeable that I get, the less money I spend. So if I only have $15 in my bank account, I only use $15 on my credit.
Right.
And right now, you're still using your cash, and you're still bending your credit. So when you really need credit, because I don't want you to think you need credit every day. You don't need it.
Right.
You need it, like, say, if you want to go get a car, or say if you want to move into a house. If you're not rich, you want to get the best deals. Like, they offer 0 APR. But when you look at the little writing, it says on approved credit. And one more thing that I want to say to you, because right now, how's your credit right now?
I'm good.
So you good,
I'm
right?
up there. I'm close to your club.
So close to my club. So you like it, what, 500 right now?
No.
Like, where you at right now?
I know that ain't your club.
No, so
I'm in the 700s.
700. So right now, with God help, my credit score is 840.
That's what I'm saying. I'm close to your club, the 800 club.
But I got a question to ask you.
Okay.
Now, if you go into a dealership right now, how would your confidence be now going to get a car? Will you be guessing? Will you get approved? Or will you have that confidence saying, hey?
I'm sure I get approved, and I'm sure I get a good deal now. But that wasn't the case at first. That wasn't. Like, I wasn't sure if my APR was going to be high, or if I was going to get it in the first place. Like, I never walked into a dealership. Like, I showed that I was confident, because I know that sells as well. But I never really, like, wholeheartedly felt like I'm guaranteed to get this car until now.
Wow, that's interesting. I'm gonna share a quick story with you right now.
Okay.
You know, I wanted to move downtown Chicago, okay? And I had about
You want the views.
Yes.
Okay.
I had like $15,000 in my pocket. Okay. So I felt like I was the man. I was just saving my money and I went downtown, but unfortunately my credit was like my credit was like 4 something. So it was I'm be honest to you guys. I'm be honest to you. I wasn't paying my bills. So that's why I had the money in my pocket. You know, I owed everybody.
You had a lot of cash
I owed
because you wasn't
T-Mobile.
paying them.
I owed like 4 and 5 credit cards. I owed like 2 repos because I was giving cards back and everything like that. And I went downtown and I was like, "Hey, I want to live in this building. It's nice.
I got 15,000.
I
in
got
my pocket.
15,000 right now." And they was like, "Okay, that's fine. Run the application." So I did the application, and I got an email. I'm like, "Yes, I'm about to get this apartment. I know I'm gonna get it. I got 15,000. Unfortunately, you're not approved." So I felt like, I'm like, wait a minute, you gonna disrespect me like that? I got money. Who are you talking to? So I went downtown. I said, I don't understand. And the young lady's like, you know what? I like you. You're a very knowledgeable young man. I love you doing a lot right now. But honestly, the reason why you didn't get approved because of your credit. She was like, these companies don't care about cash.
Right.
They care about if you're gonna pay the
Can
bill.
I trust you? Because the biggest statement your credit make is this person is trustworthy or this person is not trustworthy. This person is credible or they're not credible. That's the biggest statement that your credit make.
And what's so funny, the lady looked at me in my eyes, and I still talk to her to this day. She's like my mentor. And she said, I looked at your credit, and she wasn't supposed to tell me. She was like, you owe a lot of people. So, you know what that looks like? We're going to give you this property, and you're not going to pay us. And we're not trying to be on that list. So I need you to call me tomorrow, and I'm going to help you get yourself back in line.
So if you could give people like at least that first step to take when it comes to clean up. Well, apparently you know about it because you went from 400 to 800. That's a big jump to being in the 800s. So if you could give them one step that they need to take to at least get on the right track of cleaning up their credit and getting their credit in line, what would that be?
Start. Just start.
Where would you direct them to start?
Well, most definitely. One thing about me, I teach people how to fix their credit. So no, you don't have to give me a social security number. Don't give me no cash app. I do it the right way because my goal in life is to break as many generational curses as possible. Because what's so sad, in our public school systems, they teach sex education, but they don't teach about financial education.
Right.
So my goal is to teach you how to fix your own credit. So if you're not serious, don't bother me. It doesn't take a month. I don't do any credit sweeps, anything like that. I am going to educate you properly on how to fix your credit, but you have to start. It be people that talk to me in January, and they wait 2 more years later and say, I'm ready now. Or they say, hey, I need a car next week. Can you help me? I need a house in a month. Can you help me? And I say, we talked 2 years ago. So my thing in life is just start and just know that you may not need it right now. You don't need it right now.
But at least like when it's time, if you have to use that, you know what I mean? Or that way it won't be like so last minute, because you got some people that don't understand how serious it was. And that was my case until you hit that wall where it's like, no, your credit is not. It's like, we kind of put things like that off. And I feel like that's a key to real financial freedom, is having that in line.
Man, I love it, man. Most definitely. That's my calling, man. I feel like it's ministry, because it's a lot of people it hurts that when I work at T-Mobile and a person to come in and try to get a phone, they deny it. Then they friend denied, the mother denied, the father denied, the granddaddy, because it's a generational curse. So my goal is to help you break the curse. My son right now is 8 and his credit score is at 740. He 8. Because I want my son, when he go into a store at 18,
he
19,
already set up.
He's already set, and we don't, a lot of people don't set their kids up for success. They set them up for failure. They use their kids' credit when they 12. And I just want us to break the generational curse.
Gas bills, phone bills in that day. Oh, I know. Trust me, I know. And I seen this quote online, and it's so true. They was like, parents will go broke for their kids, but won't get rich for them.
Wow.
They would go broke for him, but won't get rich for him. Mm-hmm.
That was powerful. I'm about to make mouth like
And I was like, you know what? That's crazy. We would make all those sacrifices to look like, yeah, we'll go broke, give you everything that you want, but we won't set you up with everything that you need. That way you won't suffer the way we suffered growing up, because our parents wasn't educated on this neither. So somebody has to break the curse and pass down something more on the higher end of life. I mean, so before we end this, what would you say about the people who have the mentality, oh, I could do this myself, I'll just fix it? You know, we love going on YouTube. We love taking shortcuts. We love figuring things out for ourselves. So what would you say to those people that like, I just do this on my own?
I mean, because once we so used to doing things on our own. One thing I will say, you might laugh. Actually, two things. I'm pretty sure that you can pull your own teeth. Mm-hmm. You can. You can clean your own teeth as well. Mm-hmm. But when you go to the dentist, it's certain spots that they can get that you cannot get because it's professional. Yeah. I'm gonna be honest. Don't judge me, okay? So yesterday my son got upset with me because I cooked him some steak, okay? He had the nerve to say, Daddy, can I have a cookie? I said, dude, there ain't no cookie, this is a steak. Because I ain't want no blood in it. And it was dark. It was a little black a little bit. I ain't gonna lie, it was thumped up.
So you ain't know how to cook it?
No, I'm not an
expert.
Like a
cookie.
So I know how to stay in my lane. Right. Certain things I can't do. And it's okay. If you need help, it's okay. But a lot of people act like they don't need help. But it's okay. That's why, you know, when you look at teams and when you look at building buildings, it's always good to have somebody that know what they're doing. So one thing about me, I failed already when it came to my credit. I know how I failed to be denied. So now I want you to win as well. So my goal is to show you, why would you, and I'm going to say this and let you go. If I'm outside shoveling, right, I want you to walk the path that I walked. But we go outside, we so arrogant, we look and say, okay, Zadri shovel, but you know what, let me show him I can do it on my own. Let me go shovel my own path. That's stupid. Walk the path. I went through the path already. Because that's what a lot of people do. So I just basically want you to let me teach you from my mistakes. If I tell you it's a dog in the yard, don't go in there and see for yourself. Yeah. Trust me to see, don't walk in that yard, and then tell somebody else don't walk so they won't get hurt as well. Same thing with credit. This is what I do.
Some things you have to outsource if you want it done the right way. And you have to understand when it's not your expertise. We can't figure everything out on our own. I know that we be so caught up in survival mode and figuring things out that we kind of apply that to areas that we don't supposed to apply that in. Like, trust the experts, get the help that you need, and be honest that you need the help. And you have to outsource stuff like this. Like this is important. Credit is king, especially over here since we're in the United States. That's just what it is. Credit is king, man. All right. So I appreciate you. Appreciate the info, man. And y'all make sure y'all hit up Zadri and let him fix your goddamn credit. God.
You funny. Knowledge is power, but applied knowledge is dangerous.